Hey, how's it going, everyone? We're getting ready to start a new Let's Play today. In addition to the Ratchet and Clank series and the Metal Arms game, we're going to be starting Civilization Revolution for the PS3. Let me get my controller back on here. Now, we'll go to single player. We'll do a new game. We're going to do it on Warlord because that's the rest of these are very, very, very difficult to win on. So we're going to do Warlord. And yeah, so we have all of these different options that we can choose from to play as. But, we're going to just be the good old Americans here. And so yeah, this game has kind of a lot of what's the word? Conquer components to it. We're going to be building cities and building troops and things like that. I'm just going to skip the opening scene here. Hello, game. Alright, so we got settlers to start. So first off, to give you kind of just a hint of everything that's going on. So if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, it says 4000 BC. That is the current year that it is. And so after every turn, the year will change. And to start off, the year will change by 100 years after every turn. Now, a turn basically ends after you've moved every unit that you have. So right now, we've got settlers. We're going to just settle them right here where the game initially starts us. That's generally the easiest thing to do to get the first city going. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. So now, now we got the city of Washington here. So with the Americans comes a great person automatically, and a great person is like a famous explorer or artist or somebody like that comes into your city and will give you some kind of a bonus of some kind. So this particular one will add 50% to our science production, which we actually aren't even doing anything with science at the moment. It'll be a couple of turns before we are able to do anything with science. So what we'll do is I'm actually going to think about it and then let him explore a little bit. So he can move, I believe he can move 2 spaces. So yeah, he can move 2 spaces. So what we'll want to do though is we'll want to be careful moving him around because what we're going to be looking for first off is barbarian villages for our troops to attack, which our city is currently in the process of making warrior units. So now we end the first turn, and as you can see at the bottom of the bottom right hand corner there, it's now 3900 BC. So after every turn ends. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just kind of move him over here a little. Oh, that's actually a good village. So these are friendly villages. So we'll actually send him in there to collect the rewards of that. And they reward us with 25 pieces of gold. That's pretty good. And there's a barbarian village that the friendly village is warning us about. So we will not send this particular guy over to them. We're going to send him back this way. And in a couple more turns, our very first warrior unit will be complete. And we'll send them out to take care of that barbarian village. So let's go ahead and have this great scientist run over here to this area. And we'll name this. So there are things that you get to name. You get gold for naming certain things that you just randomly stumble upon. We're going to name this the Mississippi Grassland just for the fun of it. And then we're going to move our guy over this way. And I guess that's actually the end of the continent right there. So we're going to move him over this way again. And now we got new warrior units. So we're going to send them out. And warrior units can only move one turn. I'm going to go ahead and settle this guy here in Washington. And we're going to keep moving our warrior units in the direction of that barbarian village. And it's going to automatically end our turn pretty much for us, since we've only got this one unit. Oh, there's another friendly village right close by. Oh, yes. So here he is. Barbarian is, you know, throwing me some guff here. So something to note about the barbarian village is these 2 red flags that it has posted is that's how many units, just like our warrior unit, it has inside here, basically holding up. So we are going to attack this unit. We have an attack of 1.5, and they have a defense of 0.5. So we should have the upper hand here. Oh, our second warrior unit is already complete. I'm going to send them out this way. Now, the next warrior unit that we complete, I'm going to have them fortify in this city, in the city of Washington, and then I'm going to let at least probably 2 more warrior units fortify in this city. That way we can form an army, and this city will be pretty well defended, just in case any other civilizations come. Oh no! So I'll have to explain what just happened there, because the Russians actually just managed to take that friendly village that was over there. So they're asking us for peace. As flustered as I am that they just took that friendly village, I'm going to go ahead and accept peace. And now we're going to attack these guys again and hopefully eliminate them and claim the rewards of their fine barbaric village. We do indeed succeed. And we gain a caravan. Although, oh boy, that's clear across the other side. So we're not even going to be able to get to that until we have a ship. Which I can probably build a ship. But let's see. I don't think I can send... Whoops, hang on a minute. I don't think I can actually send this to anybody. We'll have to just kind of guide that around a little bit. So let's see. That's the end of that. So we're going to go this way. Don't really like that they're getting closer to... Uh-oh. There's the Zulu. Man, we're already running into everybody. Zulu is calling for peace, so yeah, we shall have peace. How close is their area to ours, though? Same thing with the Russians. We're just kind of moving our caravan around because we don't really have anywhere to take it right now. So, since those people are all so close, we definitely better make sure we get some warrior units fortified in our city here. Yeah, see, this is not attached to this same continent, I guarantee it. Okay, so we received some gold for the gold tax from that caravan. So that's pretty good for us. It may not be great for the Russians, but it is what it is. Oh, there's another barbarian village. Oh. Okay. Gold reserves are over 100. As a result, a settler's unit appears. Sweet. Well, that was really fast to get that. Okay, so this is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Actually, not so much. Usually, if you're attacking... Well, if they were attacking us, they would probably be even... Possibly even with us because of the hill. If you're attacking from a hill, you do get the high ground advantage. as Obi-Wan Kenobi well knows. Alright, so you guys are going to fortify. And then, I don't really know yet where we want to send these guys. We'll probably have them go over here-ish. So our settlers can move 2 spaces at a time, so we're going to go ahead and send them out. And these guys are mostly just exploring right now. Yeah, I don't have a way of getting to you. I don't know why you're even threatening me at the moment. I can't really get to you. Keep exploring. We're just kind of exploring. Let's have them go that way. Alright, so we just took our first casualty, which means we will need to take a turn to heal them. But we got ourselves another caravan to send over to our Russian friends, so we'll go ahead and do that to Moscow. We can automatically send them in that direction, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have completed the research of Alphabet, which is generally the first one you like to go with. It gives us the ability to build a library and a wonder. So we're getting ready to start our next research, which I'm going to do horseback riding. That's usually the one I do, so we can build horseman units. And that will make our units considerably more durable. Or they are durable units. Let's go ahead and settle these guys right here. And we will call this city, let's call this one Philadelphia. Alright, so we're going to heal that unit. We take an entire turn to heal them. These guys are still just kind of exploring. Those guys, the caravan is kind of doing what they do. And next turn, they'll be able to go in there and get us some gold. Yep, go on in. Alright, so we just got 50 gold from Russia. It's a pretty good deal there. I want to get these warriors over into the new city of Philadelphia. Who's this? Oh, the Spanish. They want to make peace with us. Yes, we shall have peace. I'm beginning to wonder if we're not all on the same continent this time. Last time I played this game, and I was trying to film it, and then I had some corruption in my data files happen, so I had to restart the whole thing. We were all like separated through different continents. Alright, so you're just going to hold up here. Now, wait a minute. Did I ever start building anybody here? It's just, okay, it's just doing warriors. So why don't we... I'm going to go ahead and rush this last one, and I'm going to go ahead and start building a library in this city. So we'll form an army here, fortify them in the city of Washington, and we'll go ahead and leave them alone for a while. Man, how did those other teams even get over here? Because it doesn't really seem like... Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're going to definitely need to get a ship pretty soon. 'Cause we haven't found the Zulu villages or the Spanish territories yet, but yet we've run into them. So that's really kind of weird. Okay, so we can officially build horseman units, and we're going to go ahead and start. Let's start pottery. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter which one you start with. I would love to be able to make it over to that barbarian village, and possibly we can. See, we're getting to the end of the continent here, so there might be some more over here that we can look at. So let's head that direction. Oh, I think I see... the Zulu village. Or a Zulu village. Yeah. So I'm going to have them fortify here because we don't have any units in that city yet. And yeah, okay, so we can now utilize wine resources, which we don't even come close to having yet. We'll go ahead and do bronze working. And this is just a trophy that you get from the game. They're not really that impressive, so we're just going to kind of ignore them when we see them. Let's go this way. So, yep, there's Zimbabwe. That's the Zulu territory. I still don't know where... I guess there is a lot of space over here that we haven't explored. I think that might be where I send these guys. Oh. I can't get over there. Well, I can go this way, I guess. Yeah, that's the worst thing about these guys is that they move super slow. So you spend so many turns just trying to move them. Okay, so we can now build a barracks, which if we build a barracks, any military or any units that we create will be at veteran status, which gives them a stronger attack. And we can now build the Colossus of Rhodes Wonder, which is fine. I can't remember what that one does right off the top of my head, but yeah, let's get some culture, so that'll help with that. Okay, we're gonna have... Hang on. Oh yeah, that's right. I got that fortified. So you're gonna fortify here in the city, and then after we're done building this next warrior unit in Philadelphia, we'll start working on building some horseman units. Or maybe we'll start building some horseman units here. Or archers. We'll start working on archers after a little while too. This is going to take a... Oh, that's 36 gold. Never mind. Looking at the wrong thing. Okay. So keep going. Yeah, okay. So here's the Spanish. I don't know why I didn't go here before. Whoops, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I guess... So just for word of caution, if you're at peace, you can't enter into any of their areas that are marked with their color. If you do, you will break the peace treaty and kind of begin a war a little bit with them. And that's... You definitely don't really want to... I mean, unless you are looking to do that. Right now, however, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we have just entered the medieval era. And I'm not going to save the game right now. We have discovered the secrets of ceremonial burial, which means we gain 2 culture. So we gain some culture. And our civilization is the first to discover it. So, okay, so that doesn't really give us anything. So let's start writing. We're going to do writing next. Alright, so we got ourselves a good army here. So what we're going to start doing here is I'm going to go ahead and build a temple in this city. And we're going to continue moving these guys over this way. And as for these guys, we're going to move them back over this direction. We'll kind of try to go off this way if we can. I don't know how much we'll be able to. Depends on how much area they're blocking. But they got settlers right there. So it's, yeah, that's a little bit frustrating, kind of, just because it's hard telling where they're going to settle their next city. They might settle it really close to one of ours, which is going to be, which could lead to some problems, potentially. So, okay, so this is basically the edge of the continent. This is a pretty big continent compared to the last one I played, which was like everybody was all spread out over all these little smaller continents. So we'll go ahead and do, let's see, that'll get us, we can build walls. I think we'll go with that just in case, because you never know. Walls help your city prevent from being culture flipped. Oh, we got a spy. I didn't even see that. All right, well, so a spy, we'll start off with that, and we're actually going to head towards the Spanish, I think, potentially. Or maybe we'll go towards the Russians. But, a spy, you can move around without breaking attack treaties, or breaking peace treaties and things like that. So that's a pretty good deal. So we're going to just send these guys around right now. We need to get a galley built, but I don't know if we have anything close enough to water to build a galley, which is a ship. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to have to do something about that. Just because our warrior units can't get back. So that's really the only thing. Okay, so we completed masonry. Now, let's see, we can do iron working. We're going to do code of laws. This will give us the ability to change our government. Yeah, that could potentially be a problem. I don't really know if it's worth attacking that yet. So we're just going to have to kind of see what happens. I don't like that they have a city right there. I mean, it's not that bad that the city is there. It's just I can't get my warrior units back to where I need them to go. So now, let's see here. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the edge of the continent over this way. Yeah, we really need to get back. So I may just have to break the treaty and get back. I'm not going to attack them, but I'm just going to try to pass through here. Although they might attack me. And if they do, that's going to cause some problems. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get our spy in here. And let's sabotage their settler production. Oh, wow. How did I didn't even see that. But our horseman units have got a much stronger attack than their defense, so we're going to go ahead and take care of them. Alright, we didn't even take any casualties, so we'll be ready to attack them on the next turn. Our economy is booming. We acquire the knowledge of currency. Oh, good. I didn't even start the currency. That's early. All right. Well, good deal. And we're going to go ahead and attack these guys again. Okay. Okay, so we got another caravan. We haven't really gotten a lot of good stuff from these caravans yet. So let's go ahead and send them towards, I think Madrid is the one. No, can I send them here? No, hang on a minute. Hang on, just a second. Just a second. I did not do that. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, well, let's send you guys to, Grenada. That's where we'll send them. And that'll kind of, Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. No, for goodness sake. There we go. There, I was messing that up. Oh, and they ran into a nameable area. And we're going to name this area the Eerie Plains for 20 gold. That's pretty good. I don't know. We've gone over here, I believe. Right? I think I'm going to send these guys in that direction because I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure we already sent people up there. So we accidentally remade peace with our friends, the Spanish. That's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's definitely not what I was intending to do. But, oh yeah, see, that's already the edge of this continent. So pretty soon we're going to have to get a galley underway. In fact, what are we building here? Horsemen? Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and rush that for 10 gold. And now let's go ahead and start the production of a galley, which is going to take 8 turns. Not that long. I'm going to have these horsemen just kind of stay here for now. As soon as this galley's done, I'm going to continue on building the horseman units over there. So that should be okay. All right, so here are the top cities. Right now, Washington is second, and we haven't discovered what the greatest one is. So who knows who it is at this point. And there's still a barbarian village to deal with. So someone is going to have to find that. It's probably not going to be us, just because it could be any of these other teams that are playing. So yeah. Yeah. We will have to kind of just play that by ear as we go. Our civilization was the first to discover Code of Laws. As a result, we receive a bonus of a trading post built in Philadelphia. Well, nice. And we are going to change to a republic. So a republic allows us to basically build settlers with less of our population units. So I'm going to have to kind of go into that before we wrap up this episode. And I think we're going to go ahead and begin the research of that. I think that was literacy. So we'll move them. We'll get them closer. But let me show you this before we wrap up here. Okay. So you're right up the top where it says Philadelphia. Right next to it, there's a 5. That's what our population is. So if we were to build settlers right now, it would require 2 of those units in the city of Philadelphia. Obviously, Washington probably has more. Okay, they're the same. So yeah. The green bar is our population growth per however much. So in this case, there's 7 turns left before we grow our population by 4. In this city, we're working on a temple. Below this, it shows how many turns it'll take for us to finish that temple. It's just 2 turns. I could easily just rush it for 18 gold. That's not that much skin off my back to do that. Or I could just, I'll probably just wait it out. I mean, I'm not in a huge rush for that temple to be complete. And then over by the purple mask, that's our culture. A lot of that is just like that is. I wish I could kind of go up and get it. I can't really describe it very well, but that's a lot of that is how like civilized our citizens are and things like that. And below that is our science and our gold. I should say or our gold, because you can either produce one or the other. So yeah. So that's kind of the gist of how the game works. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up for today. And yeah, so we will see you guys next time.